Hi guys, and welcome to another Watch Geek video. Today we're taking a closer look at a new model from Vario. Vario is from Singapore and they got famous for doing their G-Shock adapters, and I actually featured those on the channel first, but later they started making watches as well. And again, I featured their trench watch and I absolutely loved it. They like to do original designs, sometimes they draw inspiration from history, and this one is all original and it's their first single hand watch. Now, I used to own a Luch, a Belarus watch that was made to be a single hand watch, and I absolutely loved that one because it looked like a pressure gauge or something when it comes to the design and fonts used. And single hand watches, you use only the hour hand to tell the time. Now this one also has a small seconds here, and it's made to look like a compass needle because this whole watch, it has like a nautical theme going on, from the waves on the dial to the font used for the hour markers. Instead of usual hour markers, you have like text, and the text uses almost the same font that's used on compasses. Even the case back, as you can see, it's closed, but it features the wind rose used on compasses, and I actually like it. So it has like a very cohesive design. Then you have this coin edge bezel, and even the crown looks kind of like a sailor's hat, and I love this little detail. The watch itself is 38 millimeters in diameter and just 46 lug to lug, so it really sits on my small 6.5-inch wrist pretty much perfectly. It's also 12.6 in thickness, and that includes a slightly domed sapphire crystal, so it even sits low and pretty comfortable. It comes on a 20 millimeter leather strap, and this one is not too long for my wrist, which is a big surprise. It's very supple, very soft, again increasing the comfort on wrist. Now, like I said, when it comes to the single hand watches, the hour hand is the only one that shows you the time. Now on the Luch that I had, it had very fine divisions, so you could read the time up down to let's say like 2.5 minutes. But with Vario, they wanted to make an already slowly moving and like not accurate time reading even less accurate, to make you like more relaxed and not to worry about every minute in your life. So that's why each hour is divided into only 4 sections, which means that each section is 15 minutes. Now naturally, as you use this watch, you will get used to reading down to about 5-minute increments, just like on a normal watch, just by ogling where the hand is between those 15-minute increments. Now, unlike the Luch that I had that didn't have a seconds hand, and because the hour hand is moving very slowly, you actually never knew if the watch is working or if it has stopped, and it was a manual wind, so sometimes it would stop. But on this, that's why they added this little sub-dial, the sub-seconds, which is like a compass needle, because as long as that thing is moving, you know the watch is working, because otherwise it takes quite some time to see the hour hand move. Now, the watch itself features no loom, and to me that's slightly a missed opportunity, because imagine just how cool this watch would look if they loomed the hands and loomed all the text for the hours. That would have been amazing, but unfortunately it doesn't have it. Now this thing is limited to 140 pieces, and it comes in a couple of different colorways, although this blue one is probably the most nautically inspired of them all, and it costs $428. Now it is powered by a Miyota 82S5, which is an automatic, beats at 21,600. It comes with hacking, although I don't know if you could use that for this type of a watch, and it does come with hand winding. Now when it comes to accuracy of these watches, like I said, this is so unimportant on these types, because they show such an imprecise time that like you won't care about seconds of the day, you won't even care about minutes of the day. You're just kind of guessing the time, and that is the whole point of a single hand watch. You're just trying to like let go of chasing every minute in your life and just kind of relax. and this watch does it brilliantly, like I said, especially having the text instead of the usual hour markers. And this is one of those watches where people will ask you what it is and how do you read the time, and I like to challenge my colleagues at work by giving them the watch, setting it on a time that's not the current time, and just asking them if they can read the time. So this is one of those conversation starter pieces, and honestly, for this price, it's pretty acceptable given the specs and the quality of finish. So check out Vario, check out their Navi watch if you like, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found it useful, and see you in the next one. Bye.